Do you find yourself still struggling to hit your irons properly after all the lessons, YouTube videos that you could stand, and you're still not hitting it the way you want to, and you can't find a way that you can fix it yourself? Check out this video I made that has the best drill that I think has ever been thought of to help you get dialed in with your iron play. Check this out. Hey boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for watching all the videos I post. I hope you guys are getting better. I wanted to post this video today to show you how well you can work on your game with just 2 alignment sticks and a 7-iron. So this video is about how to improve your overall iron play, and all you're gonna need is 2 alignment sticks. Now let's say you don't have alignment sticks, you can take 3 clubs, right? Take a 7-iron and then 2 clubs you use. You use 1 club, line it up at your target. This other club is gonna help you with the second half of your backswing. So I'm gonna step in here and show you how I practice. So the first thing you wanna do, of course, put a ball down somewhere in the middle of your stance when you're working on that 7-iron. And then what you wanna do is, let me make sure this camera doesn't fall over. So let me straighten this up a little bit for you guys. So there you go. Okay, you see that? See that? That's a 1 stick right there. See that stick right there? And I got this other stick not going parallel. This other stick, make it almost at a 45-degree angle. So you got this 1 stick here, this other stick going at an angle that way, right? So now, let's say you're having trouble slicing it, coming over the top. I guarantee you a couple of sets, maybe 10 reps, or you can do 5 reps, 3 sets. But what you want to do is line up to this first stick parallel to your target, put your club in here, and you've probably seen a video of this. So people use they put the club here on this side of their body, right? And just track the club head down the line until that club is parallel to the ground, right? So you just look at the line here, just track it until the club is parallel to the ground. It'll be somewhat parallel to your target. If it's a little bit here or there, it's all right. The big thing is, the first part of your takeaway, right, is just track that thing to there. Now the second part, which will help you, is you gotta point the butt in, or point your grip now, down this target line right here. So you gotta get your wrist kind of going, get your wrist engaged, and then follow that line there. I try to point that there. So just do that a couple times. So again, right here, track it to where it's parallel to the ground. Then let your wrist start working and bring the grip in to this. I got this at a 45-degree angle because it's gonna help me with my shoulder turn, help me keep my arms inward, so I can then, when I start swinging, going into my downswing and going through the golf strike, I'm working on an in-out path naturally. You won't even have to think about it. But you gotta get a couple of reps in, gotta get a couple of sets in, but just getting that initial takeaway dialed in, and then how your wrists are working, and get the butt end of that club pointed at the shaft that's at that 45-degree angle. It'll help you get a better turn naturally. You're gonna turn your shoulders, of course. You gotta see how your wrists are working properly. If you got the wrong grip, maybe your grip's too tight, or the incorrect grip position, it might be tough for you. You might be like this and go, okay, well, now look at the head and the shaft, right? So my grip's in the right spot, right? I work down the target line here, just down my target line to where the club is parallel to the ground. Some coaches want to see the face at a certain angle relative to your spine angle, but don't worry about that. We're just worrying about getting the initial takeaway dialed in, getting our wrist to hinge, and then point that thing at this inward shaft that's at 45 degrees, and get a couple of reps of that. If you're tight, if your shoulders are tight, your back's tight, you gotta relax and get loosened up, because you can't do this very tense. So I'm gonna take another video of this face on, so you'll also see how it works. Okay guys, I've got the face on view here set up for you. And again, I got 2 alignment sticks set up. Again, I put the golf ball right in the middle of that alignment stick. They got that second alignment stick going at a 45-degree angle away from that first alignment stick, which will be your target line. So again, you can do this. You can do this at any age, whether you're a senior, junior, better player, doesn't matter. What you need to work on is just, number one, is to help you get dialed in with your setup. You start to understand maybe where your hand position should be, how you should have some kind of shaft lean at address, right? And just to kind of help you overall with your ball strike and with your irons, and maybe even help your path. You might even start to get an understanding of face control, you know, on that said path. But this is a good thing to start here. Just a couple of reps and do a couple of sets. Just do, you know, once, if you're not really warmed up, maybe just do, you know, 5 reps and do a couple of sets. You know, just get dialed in. So again, whether you want to do it like this or do it in your normal setup, doesn't matter. Let's say we do it like this right here. Club heads at the golf ball, right? All I'm doing now, I'm tracking right down the target line to there, right? Now get my wrist going. Track it to there. All right. Do it again. Right down the target line. Get my wrist going to there. Again. Right down the target line. Get my wrist going to there. Right. Right down the target line. My wrist going to there. Right. And if you saw me there, you can just see what was going on with my body. Just you got to relax, let your body respond with what you're trying to do. You're going to turn your shoulders. You'll have to keep your knee flexed a little bit. You'll have to kind of be in the right positions naturally to help you get to the correct takeaway. Most people having a tough time because a lot of times their initial takeaway is a little bit off, and then they don't get their hands and arms a little bit inward, and they're fighting with slicing it. They're fighting with incorrect contact. So just doing that for a little bit, a couple of reps and a couple of sets, you'll be amazed how much better you'll get just with doing a few reps of that. It doesn't take too much. You can do that at home. You know, you can, if you have time in your office, you know, maybe you got like an hour or so, you sneak some alignment sticks in your office, set them down on the ground there or on the carpet, and just put a ball there and just work on that. Again, that initial takeaway, and then make sure you get your wrist going and get that butt in going that way. And your hands will be inward. You won't have any trouble moving forward, especially if you're really fighting slice, you know, especially if you're kind of struggling with ball contact. And I'll do a video on the rest of it, but this is the first stage to help you get on the right track of hitting the ball better.